It's just been too much, too great for me.
Diane Keaton's life was one of extraordinary resilience and quiet determination. Known to the world as a Hollywood icon, she built a career spanning over 6 decades, celebrated for her intelligence, wit, and unique style. Yet beneath the public persona of confidence and control, Diane's life was shaped by private struggles, early illness, and family responsibilities that she carried in silence. Her story is not just about fame, awards, or cinematic achievements. It is about a woman who made deliberate choices to protect her independence, endure personal suffering, and embrace life on her own terms. Diane Keaton's journey teaches that strength often comes in quiet, unobserved ways, and that living authentically can demand immense courage. Even in her final days, she demonstrated the same discipline, restraint, and compassion that defined her life, leaving behind a legacy of both creativity and profound personal resilience. Early life and the seed of determination. Diane Keaton was born on January 5, 1946, in Los Angeles, California, into a family where ambition and restraint shaped her worldview. From a young age, she developed a strong sense of purpose and independence, inspired by her mother's determination and the lessons learned from observing family sacrifices. Despite being ordinary in her beginnings, Diane possessed an extraordinary will that would guide her throughout life. Her early years were marked by the realization that life would not be simple or predictable. She gravitated toward theater and gradually embraced small roles, enduring uncertainty without resentment. These formative experiences instilled patience and discipline, qualities that would become her cornerstone as she navigated the complexities of Hollywood. Diane's understanding of self-reliance emerged early, creating a foundation that allowed her to thrive creatively while protecting her autonomy, a theme that persisted through her professional and personal life. The rise of a star. Diane Keaton's first major breakthrough came with her role as Kay Adams in The Godfather, 1972, where she portrayed a calm, measured character amidst the turmoil of a crime family. This performance brought her wider recognition, but did not define her as an actress. Her true emergence came in 1977 with Annie Hall, a film that transformed both her career and the representation of women in cinema. Diane's portrayal of a thoughtful, intelligent, and vulnerable woman captured the hearts of audiences and earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress. Unlike fleeting stardom, her rise was marked by a combination of patience, dedication, and persistence, reflecting the inner resilience she had cultivated from her youth. Through these roles, Diane began shaping her public image as a symbol of intellect, independence, and emotional authenticity, qualities that would distinguish her career for decades. A career built on discipline. Over 6 decades, Diane Keaton built a prolific and varied career, appearing in films like Manhattan, Reds, Marvin's Room, Something's Gotta Give, and The Family Stone. Beyond acting, she explored directing, photography, and writing, approaching each endeavor with the same care and intentionality. Her books, including Then Again and Brother and Sister, were not exercises in celebrity vanity, but reflections on memory, family, and responsibility. They revealed a woman willing to confront her past honestly and thoughtfully. Diane's professional life was a testament to consistency and discipline. Her commitment extended beyond performance. It shaped her approach to relationships, health, and personal growth. Each project became an extension of her principles, demonstrating that true success is rooted not only in talent, but in sustained effort, reflection, and the courage to embrace complexity over simplicity. Choosing independence over compromise. Diane Keaton's personal life contrasted with her professional success. She never married, not from disregard for love, but from a recognition of the personal cost that traditional relationships often demanded. Observing her mother's sacrifices, Diane understood that compromise could erode identity and ambition. Her relationships, including those with Woody Allen, Al Pacino, and Warren Beatty, were meaningful, but carried expectations that sometimes required her to step aside. Over time, she noticed a pattern. Closeness often asked her to give up pieces of herself. Choosing independence became a deliberate act of self-preservation. Diane's decision was not a statement to others, but a protective strategy to maintain the essence of her life's work. While independence brought freedom, it also came with solitude, a recurring companion that shaped her approach to life, love, and parenting. Motherhood by choice. Diane Keaton became a mother later in life, adopting Dexter in 1996, and Duke in 2001, when she was in her 50s. These choices were deliberate, rooted in a desire for lasting connection rather than late optimism. Parenthood provided joy and purpose, highlighting the emotional strength she had cultivated over decades. Raising children later in life allowed her to combine experience with intention, ensuring that her parenting reflected both wisdom and care. This stage of life also underscored the balance she maintained between independence and responsibility. Diane's journey into motherhood demonstrated that nurturing can be a conscious act of love, one that is compatible with a life of autonomy. Her decisions reinforced her belief in protecting what she valued most while embracing the depth of human connection. Style as self-expression. Diane Keaton's distinctive style, layered clothing, suits, and iconic hats, was not merely aesthetic. It was a reflection of her identity and comfort. She rejected cosmetic surgery and refused to conform to societal pressures surrounding youth and beauty, aging openly with dignity. Her style represented a personal language, a means of asserting control over how she presented herself to the world. It was consistent with her broader philosophy. Authenticity mattered more than appearance, and maintaining agency over one's life and body was a fundamental principle. Diane's public image of calm confidence was therefore not just performance. It was a lived expression of the values she cultivated over decades, showing that personal expression can be an act of empowerment and resilience. Early struggles and private pain. Behind the public image, Diane faced profound challenges. In her early 20s, she was diagnosed with basal cell carcinoma, and later squamous cell carcinoma, as skin cancer ran through her family. These experiences made her acutely aware of her body's vulnerability. During the same period, she battled bulimia for nearly 5 years, a struggle driven by industry pressures and personal expectations. She consumed excessive amounts of food and purged, enduring immense physical and emotional strain. Diane's recovery did not come through formal intervention, but through sheer exhaustion, and she carried the lessons of those years throughout her life. These early struggles shaped her discipline, her commitment to self-preservation, and her understanding of endurance, teaching her that strength could coexist with vulnerability, and that survival often required quiet resilience rather than public acknowledgement. Legacy and influence. Diane Keaton's legacy extends far beyond cinematic accomplishments. She demonstrated that women can lead fulfilling lives independent of traditional societal expectations, aging gracefully and raising children intentionally. Her public persona reflected intellect, humor, and authenticity, but her private life revealed the deeper costs of independence. She endured illness, family struggles, and personal loss without complaint, embodying resilience and self-determination. Diane influenced generations of women, not through grand gestures, but by living a life of consistency, care, and quiet courage. Her story encourages reflection on the unseen struggles behind public achievement, showing that true strength is often invisible and that enduring life's hardships with dignity is a profound act of love and integrity. The true measure of strength. Diane Keaton's life illustrates that success is inseparable from struggle, and that strength often goes unrecognized. Her ability to navigate illness, family responsibility, and personal desire in private while contributing meaningfully to the world sets her apart. Diane's enduring legacy lies in her demonstration that independence requires courage, that love can be expressed through protection rather than words, and that suffering does not diminish value when carried with grace. She leaves a model of resilience that inspires admiration not only for her artistic achievements, but for the human qualities that sustained her: discipline, care, and the courage to live authentically, quietly, and with unwavering integrity. Enduring lessons from Diane Keaton. Diane Keaton's life is a testament to the power of deliberate choices, quiet endurance, and thoughtful living. Her story emphasizes that fame and recognition do not shield one from hardship, but they can coexist with resilience when paired with discipline and self-awareness. Diane's experiences with illness, personal loss, and family responsibility shaped the woman who remained steadfast, thoughtful, and protective of those she loved. In remembering Diane, we see that strength is cultivated through consistent effort,